hard to... That was a damn mosquito. I'm a victim. I've now become a victim. Hey y'all, it's your girl Nida and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I've got a bop or flop review, and today's review is on Makeup Revolution's new Ultra Cream Bronzers. So you guys know I love a good cream bronzer. My favorite is the Soul Body Bronzing Balm. I'll leave an eye above for that review. That's just, that bronzer, just, it's different. I still use it all the time whenever I do my makeup. I just love it, especially when I want that extra, like, kind of like to chisel the face a little bit first and then go in with a powder bronzer on top. So this bronzer retails for $8. It comes in 5 shades, and I got the shade dark and I got the shade deep. I think after looking at these here in person, I don't think I'll need deep. I'll probably just only need dark. Online, it was kind of hard to tell what shade would be best, but now that I have them here in front of me, dark definitely should be good, and deep would probably be a little too deep. So you can buy these on Makeup Revolution's website. They're currently having a 70% off sale, so if this review goes well, feel free to partake in that. I will leave a link below for these bronzers as well. So just in time for summer. I love when brands come out with things that are like just in time for like the season where you'd use it, or you'd really be like, I'm looking for that extra bronzed look. So you get about 24.24 ounces of product, which is about 6.7 grams, which is actually pretty great for only $8. I can't see someone going through all of this in one go anyway, but that's what it looks like. The component's very, very simple. It's kind of like if you were buying like a regular powder bronzer. That's what the component makes me think of. But Makeup Revolution, they are the king of dupes and affordable makeup. So they're one of the few brands, I feel like, even with all of the price spikes and everything else in the world, they've managed to still be really affordable. Even ColourPop is still on the higher end of low-end makeup. NYX is now considered like the higher end of low-end makeup. So yeah, even drugstore makeup ain't like drugstore prices anymore. But Makeup Revolution still seems to find their way and their balance and all of that. I just, every time I see these like smooth surfaces, it makes me want to lick it because I think it's chocolate, but I think that's just me being fat and I need help. So this is what it looks like in the pan. Very nice. I like that. Looks very smooth, and dark definitely should be it. I'm gonna do, oh, it's super creamy. You just don't even need to dip your finger in there hard. You could really just get, yeah. And this is more of a cool tone bronzer. I usually opt for warmer tone bronzer, so I could definitely see this being something that I more so put on and not wear by itself. I would do a powder bronzer on top to set it and bring that warmth back to my face. So I'm gonna go in and try it on my face. Currently, I am wearing the NARS Sheer Glow. Is this? I'm wearing the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Caracas. I have a review for this on my channel. I've been using it non-stop since I did my review because it is so good. I'll leave an eye above for that. So I'm just gonna go in. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply it first with this Makeup Revolution, this Real Techniques, what is this? Extra Expert Face Brush. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go in and blend it out with my sponge. I might see if I can blend it out with a brush. So I'm just gonna go in and put it where I want it. Yeah, definitely dark is gonna be good. It is pretty gray, so that's something I don't really like. I don't like a cool toned bronzer because I have warm undertones. I'm more golden yellow, and this is coming up really gray on my face. Oh, this is like super gray. Not me ruining my great base today. Today's a great base day. So let's blend this out. Let's see how this goes. Most bronzers are usually more warm toned anyway, which is what I thought, but oh, I don't like that. Oh, fucking ready. Oh my gosh, no. I had a cute outfit picked out. I have someplace to be today. I don't have someplace to be today. Why does that look ashy? That looks gray to the point of ashy on my face. Ain't no way. I just don't believe it. I didn't pick up a lot on the brush. I will say, like, what in the hell is going on here? I don't have someplace to be today, but I have things I want to do today. And I picked out a cute outfit in order to go out and do those things. And this is really just like killing my vibe. Yeah, most bronzers, as far as I know, are typically like warmer tone. Like when you're looking for a bronzer, you're looking to bring that warmth back to your face. And this is so cool tone. Like, who is this? This isn't a bronzer, this is a contour, is what you're saying to me. And it blends down really nicely, but I don't like that. I don't like how it just looks like a splotch of just gray on my face. I don't like that at all. Oh my goodness. Nah, absolutely not. And the dark is just darker, but still really cool. I don't know. I'm just taking my foundation brush, just using it to kind of like tamper down the area that I put it on, just to blend it out. Yeah, it just looks like a splotch of gray on my face. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, I don't like that color at all. Like, if you're someone who you like a cool tone bronzer or contour, then this would be great for you. Formula wise, very, very, very creamy, which is great. It blends really easily, but I don't like that shade. I don't like that color at all. Like, this is not a good color, like, at all. Let's see if I can take a little bit more foundation. This is a good thing I didn't powder my face. So I'm gonna take a little more of my foundation to just kind of help blend that out better. Because I'm definitely, if I'm trying to be presentable and go someplace today, I am definitely putting on a warmer, like, powder bronzer on top. You see, my bronzing balm isn't this cool. Like, my bronzing balm definitely is a little cooler, but it's a little cooler than like a powder bronzer or the powder bronzers that I use. But that bronzing balm still has warmth, because the idea is that you're supposed to use it. It's like an all over bronzing balm. You use it on your body and you use it on your face. So the idea is it's bringing warmth to your skin. But this bronzing balm is cool as hell. It's gray, like, it's straight gray. Like, I'm trying to be nice, like, it's just straight up gray, and I don't like that at all. All right, I'm gonna finish my face and I will be right back with my final thoughts. It's gonna be a real quick pop flop review, honestly. I'm back. Face is done. I put on some lashes, threw on some gloss. I will leave links down below to everything that is on my face in the description box. Final thoughts on this bronzer. So, I don't like it. Primarily, I don't like the shade. That's primarily my issue. I don't like the shade. It just looks gray and really, really cool toned. And usually for a bronzer, it's something super warm. Like, for my powder bronzer that I did have to go in on top of this with, I went in with the Colored Rain bronzer in the shade Cinnabay. And you see that? A nice warmth. Bring the warmth back to the skin. I feel like this should be advertised more as a cream contour, because contours are typically more on the cooler side. But even for as cool tone as this actually is, this looked really gray. It looked gray in person and it looked gray on camera. It just looked ashy, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I did have to go in, I did have to blend this down and then go in on top with my Cinnabay bronzer from Colored Rain. I have a review for this on my channel, so I'll leave an eye above for that too. And ultimately the look came out good. My face is bronzed, yes, because I went in with my powder bronzer, but this is just not it. Things that are good for the people out there who do like the shade. This is an extremely creamy bronzer. It's so smooth. The texture is great. It actually blends down really, really well. The price point is great, so you're not breaking the bank for a cream bronzer. The Soul Body bronzer, I believe, is like $16, and this one's like $8. You know, for $8, you can't beat that price. Makeup Revolution just always knows how to, you know, give it to us girlies who love drugstore products. This just wasn't for me. Like, the shade wasn't for me, and I could see the formula is great because it didn't move around my foundation, no patchiness, it went on smooth. The shade just wasn't it. The shade just 110% was not it. So I'm gonna try and see if I can return this, because one thing about me, if I don't want it, I'm gonna take it back. I did order this online at Makeup Revolution's website. The shipping was really, really fast. I ordered it probably like the last week of March, that like Thursday or maybe Friday, or the week before, second to last week of March, the Thursday or the Friday, and I got it the following week, Wednesday. So the shipping was really, really quick, which I was like, hey, damn, that's a great turnaround time. But yeah, I just didn't like the shade. So this is like a bop in the sense of that the product itself is good. The product, yes, the product itself is good. I'm just not feeling it because of the shade. Like, the shade, it's a flop in terms of shade. And all of the shades look so like dark online. Like, getting this here in person and looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, this is not as warm as I hoped it would be. And then it still doesn't match the picture online. Like, online, it looks really, it looks a lot darker. So when I got it here, I was like, okay, well, this is definitely a little bit more cool tone, but this isn't as dark as it was online. And then this one looked like it was nearly midnight black online. And I was kind of like, maybe this is an instance of when you get it, it looks different, which this one, when you get it, it does look different. The deep shade kind of looks like it's still cool toned, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be as gray. I didn't want to open it up and swatch it, just in case like I did have to return them, or say I wanted to give this one away. So if I can't return them, I'm gonna see if I can find anybody that I can give this away to, that this will be a good shade for them, a good cream bronzer, and let them know that it's it's cool tone. It's very gray. It's probably gonna be pretty gray. But yeah, this was just too gray, too ashy looking. Great formula. I see the idea, but this needs more warmth. These need to be warmer shades. And I'm sure that, you know, the thought process behind this was like, you know, you can contour with it, which is great, but don't market it as a bronzer, because most bronzers are not very cool tone. They're usually pretty warm. And even looking at it here, it doesn't look like super cool tone in the pan. It does look cool in comparison sitting next to me, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be this gray on the face. Definitely not. It's a bop for the formula. It's a bop for the price point. It's a bop for the amount of product that you get in here. It is a flop for the shade range. Flop for the shade. I can't even say the shade range. It's just a flop for the shade. This is just no. Very disappointed. I was hoping this would be like super cute. I could just be like, oh, this is another great cream bronzer that I can just incorporate into my routine, and then nope. Not the case. So yeah, I am glad I at least was able to go over it with like a warmer bronzer to just warm up my face versus being stuck with this. But yeah, I will say, like, if you're someone who this would match your skin tone in terms of like a contour, by all means, because of the formula, pick it up. And if the shade works for you, but it's just a no for me. Like, it's just a flop for me on that end. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell down below so that way you can always be notified whenever I upload. I will be dropping, of course, links to everything I used in today's video down in the description box, as well as links to my social medias. Follow your girl on Instagram, Twitter, as well as the TikTok for this channel. I remember I keep saying every time that I'm going to be like, oh, I'm gonna film and post more on TikTok. I'm trying. This is hard. Quick update. Mentally doing great. Mentally doing better. Mentally doing a lot better. Just between work and just like regular life, I'm like, dang, can I film and edit, please? So I did not take I didn't take another hiatus because mentally I'm doing shit. I just unplanned lack of videos because of work. That's really about it. Unplanned lack of videos because of work. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Your girl is doing pretty okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I believe we're over 830 something subscribers, and I'm like, holy crap, wow. I did not. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. And yeah, before this video gets any longer, I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.